Thursday morning, so I missed out on rigging. But by the looks of it, I would have been too tired to have done much productivity anyway, but that's okay. I ended up spending some time cooking and shit earlier, and then I kind of like, I sort of like misjudged the recipe that I was making, and I doubled half the ingredients but not the other half and didn't notice. So it didn't end up really tasting the way we were expecting it to, because I was trying to double the ingredients in general. So yeah, that was a bit of a fuck up, but classic me cooking anyway. There we go. Get a coloured one in here. But yeah, we arrived here like last week. I ended up doing a bit of an extra long stream for it. I'd like to try to keep today to like the 3 hours. That's why I don't really mind that I'm sort of starting a little bit earlier now, because that'll give me a bit more time outside.
I, Mala, welcome you to Hrogoth, the last stronghold of order on Mount Oriat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilathak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Hrogoth. Some of us here, certainly Nilathak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. Seedlaws look for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilathak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Hrogoth's remaining forces against Baal.
Oh man, the like music here and talking to Mala at the same time is just like such a feeling. It really is. Got our introduction, let's get a gossip.
On the battlefield, turning your back on even the dead is unwise.
That's pretty standard. What have you got to trade? I don't think I have anything on me. I think I cleared out my extra shit. Yeah. So you got scrolls and health. It's been a while since I've been here. I feel like Nightmare went really, really quick. Hell has taken a long time. It's taken a very long time to get here compared to like normal and Nightmare and stuff. But at the same time, like, this will be so fleeting.
Afternoon.
In its own stuff. Hey.
If you're here to defeat Baal, you must prove it. As we speak, Hrogoth is under siege by Baal's demons. Catapults rain death just outside the town walls. Baal himself travels up the sacred mountain, having left in charge here one of his most vicious generals, Shank the Overseer. A ruthless taskmaster, he lashes his own minions into suicidal frenzies on the battlefield. If you wish to prove yourself to us, destroy the monster Shank that commands those infernal catapults outside Hrogoth. If you manage to do this, return to me.
You know, I never actually previously caught the line where he says, like, they lash themselves until, like, they basically want to go and, like, end it on the battlefield and shit. I'm like, I wonder how I missed that my whole life. I guess when I was younger, I wouldn't have picked up on it when I was a kid. And then, as I said before, because I basically had this entire storyline in my head from, like, an early pre-teen age. And then I just, you know, mostly just skipped through it or didn't really listen to it and stuff from then on. I'm only just now kind of like digesting what's actually being said in this story. And this being my third time around, I'm actually catching much of what's being said. And yeah, I've just never paid attention to the fact that apparently he's so ruthless that, like, the whole reason why everybody's happy to run out onto the battlefield is because they just don't want to be around him anymore. That's nuts. You got... I don't know if that was part of that, but we'll read it.
Forces have been using our own towers and barricades against us. You know, it would be wise to cut the demons down in the open. before they can mount those fortifications.
Oh yeah. That is actually directly like giving you a hint to get rid of the towers that they jump up onto.
Did I mention they were catapults?
You did. Mate, I got a hammer. I want to, well, more. I want to sell you. All my shit's in good nick, which is lucky. I'd love to be able to just grab like a piece of armor and just do a full upgrade. It's just that my girl with her stats, we're just never going to find one just sitting in a store. I was greatly hoping that we'd get more money and stuff and be able to like, you know, gamble for another bow before I actually need one. Because I think when I do this quest, stop the siege killing Shank, Overseer in the bloody Foothills, I do like the image, it's horrifying. This will probably be the bow that gets imbued with, or what do you call it, named or whatever. And I kind of don't want that to be the one. I know it is literally the one that I have used almost all through hell, which is insane. But like, I wanted something nicer. Like even the other one that I picked up that's not quite as strong as that, like it looks cooler. Generally speaking, it just looks so much cooler. And like my original bow is just like as generic. Like I kind of hope that I find something. Like I could hold out until the very end and we could wait, because I'm pretty sure I did with my last one with Hell. We waited until the very, very end, and the final bow that I defeated Baal with, I believe, got named. So I have my Morning Star and my bow, and then whatever bow I defeat Baal with. If I can remember to hold off, because I could be really tired one night and just forget and just do something stupid. So here's hoping we don't do that. I lost all of my potions except for one. It's gonna move that down there to where I can see it. I'll have nothing in any of those. All my gems, which, all my charms, sorry. Which I really can't believe we killed Hell's Diablo without them. I don't think I'm gonna be that lucky with Baal. I'm gonna need these at some point. I already know it. Alright, I've got a couple more people to go say hello to in town. Where's this dude? He's nothing. She's not there yet because we haven't rescued her. Hey, mate.
Well, well. The siege has everything in short supply, except fools. Why would you seek this place, stranger? Are you a vulture come to loot the bodies of our fallen warriors? Regardless, this is no place to make a name for yourself. The mountain is ours to protect. It's only a matter of time before Hell's legions are routed.
I can never remember if he traded the girl. I think he traded the girl as pardon for himself. I always for some reason remember it as he's traded her for like the town being spared, which you'd think that would be actually a better deal to try to barter for, because like at least then he would have a sanctuary in the world of Hell, then that he could exist with people and supplies and shit. But like, no, he just trades for like his own self-comfort, I guess.
Qualkek is useless. He has blindly sent our warriors to their deaths, assuming Baal's legions would fight as men do. Of course, everyone knows they do not.
Siege on
After so many have died, who are you to think you can accomplish what our proud warriors could not?
I mean, I've literally done it before. Oh man. Anyway, actually you got gamble and stuff, don't you? I can't. I should check what the stash max is here in case it's changed. I want to get a new bow. By the way, I'm still being gassed by the fucking bug spray from yesterday. I still had a couple more flies around. But I decided to give some certain areas of the house a pre-spray, and it's like a lot stronger today. But anyway, I'm hoping to get another bow, and the only real place I can get it is either a natural drop or if I gamble for it. So I'll have to wait. cane.
I am amazed to find this place so untouched. Everything else in the path of Baal, the Lord of Destruction, lies in ruin. These barbarians must indeed be the legendary guardians of Mount Ariat. They are a proud, hardy people. Don't expect to be greeted warmly. Strangers here rarely are. Perhaps I can gain their trust. I'll spend some time with the townsfolk and try to understand them better. I'll let you know what I discover.
You know, he talks about this place being practically untouched, but most of the places look practically untouched. Like, obviously, you know, the encampment... Oh, shit, what did I touch? Wrong thing. I gotta put my hands in the right spot for this. You know, the rogue encampment... I know it was just an encampment that was left, but, like, it itself was holding pretty well, considering it was barricaded by wood. Luke Ghislaine, yeah, they had the demons getting in underneath the place because there was places to get in underneath. Sorry. You know, Karus looked like the one that probably shrunk the most because it looked like it used to be quite a sprawling civilization. They lost the most people. Like the Act 4, obviously, there is like fucking no one there. And then this place, I guess when you go from like however long they naturally would have been at the last place to here, it does kind of seem that way if this is all their stronghold was.
I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Haragath. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, but don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Baal is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Baal's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet. We will fight to the end to protect this mountain.
I'd like to know how he knows that they're trapped and that they're not just dead.
The death of Mala's son was a great tragedy. He was our finest archer. While leading a successful campaign against Baal's forces, he was impaled on a demon spear. The wound was such that, well, even Mala herself acknowledges that quick death was a blessing. About to face Sheikh the Overseer and stop the siege, are you? You should ask Mala to perform your last rites before you go, stranger.
I love how little confidence they have in my person. Like, sure, they don't know her. She's literally just somebody that's walked into their encampment, right? And my person just goes up the fucking foothills and she clears out everything, wipes out fucking who knows how many demons and shit, and then comes back and it's like, oh yeah, I killed Baal and shit, and everybody's like, cool beans, I guess we resume life now. It's just such a bizarre thought. I was just checking if there was anything else I wanted to get from her, and I forgot that she has like a weapons thing. Oh, this is going to be so great when I eventually have the sorceress. After seeing Izu's 99 push, I almost kind of wanted to try to push my character to that after she completes her defeat of Baal, but I understand that's going to take forever. Because unlike a regular character, she's just going to absolutely be murdered, and it's a slog and shit. Even my originals from the original Diablo II Not Resurrected that I have imported, they don't really, like, they haven't gotten past like 95, I don't think, and it's still a slog for them. When I eventually do complete this character and I show off them, you'll understand why I understand that doing this for her, oh my god, that would take me friggin' forever. It would take me almost as long as this whole playthrough has so far, I believe. But I know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so much out here. I always do because I
The
don't
siege must be stopped.
I don't expect anything to be this far down, and then I get hit by one of those fucking catapult things. I'm gonna run around as always, so there we go. Fuck, electricity. Alright, I am gonna have to find out how much one of those hurts soon because, you know, weak to electricity. I can't kick that. I thought there was a kickable barrel. Oh, this goes down way far over here. Yeah, alright. So, Burning Dead archers are probably my best bet to be getting a new bow. Eliza, can you maybe not? Thank you. That's gonna help her a little bit. Eliza alive. Anywho, I wonder if I can just beam one of these. Hold on. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, fantastic. Anywho, I'm hoping that one of these guys drops a really nice bow. And something that's an incredible upgrade, like, you know, all the other fucking uniques. Shit things that I've got. Oh, I could do with that. All different ones. That's right, I got sandstorm boots. And I said from now on, it's like sandstorm Dorado every single time they mention. I kind of wish I had a toggle for that, but I reckon it's one of those things where it's like a music protected thing. You know, like I know that YouTube's not very fond of like a lot of different musical type things being played, but I definitely reckon it would get me a copyright strike on Twitch too. Like YouTube's one of those ones where I can cut the bit and they're cool with it, like the audio bit. But Twitch you gotta like hide and or delete your whole VOD for them to be cool with it. Once they've like marked you. So yeah, I wasn't expecting this much activity down here. Kind of glad I didn't like rush past it. There seems to be a lot more down here than I thought. So what I used to like doing, obviously back when I had my original characters before Resurrected, I used to like kind of like walking out and just mowing down as much as I could so that I could kind of keep pace with the, you know, the barbarians that are walking around out here that aren't already dead. I used to like that because like, I don't think I've gotten any XP from them killing stuff, but I do think that it helped distract stuff in the area. And I just kind of like felt like I was walking up the hill with like 2 or 3 extra people. And you know, 2 or 3 extra people help at all times. Fuck off, mate. I'm trying to pick something up. There you go. I can't even pick something up with that. It's terrible. Not one bow. Although we should get some quiver sparrows. Not that I really need. Well, I say that, but let's be honest. I always need quiver sparrows. So, yeah. Oh, they hurt. Wait, I thought I wasn't that. No, I'm still 50-ish% immune to fire. Not that strong. Nightmare was worse. Nightmare, I really didn't have fire immunity. I think it was like the primary weakness that I had, and it was bad. It was so bad. Eliza, you know it would be amazing if you could come and help us. She may or may not help. Hold on. I might be able to. There we go. Oh, she's still not with us yet. There she is. Good on you, love. I'm sorry. Who just cast lightning? Was that Valkyrie? That better have been Valkyrie. Anyway. So, like the catapults and stuff, they're obviously a problem, but like not quite as much of a problem as, you know, getting hit by something you're weak to. And last time round, I was weak to fire. Let's chuck that in there. I also picked up a belt at some point, which is great. Obviously, it's probably not going to be better than what I've got, but we can hope. Hold on a second. Again, it's just being moist. Every time I play Diablo, as soon as I start playing Diablo, my hand starts sweating profusely. Like it knows what we're getting into here. I should hit the catapult. It'd be great if Valkyrie could walk over there, but she's not going to. No, I don't want to go too far in each direction because I've got to kind of like zigzag across this place to get it all. But yeah, let's see what we can. It We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna run out of mana pretty heavily. This isn't like a trap or anything, huh? Alright, magic resist. Magic resist isn't gonna help me too much. These guys aren't exactly casting magic. I will hide control. I cannot run an additional ad because the ad break's currently running. I'll refund that in a second. And I'll time you out in a minute too. I can't stand still out here and I know that. So, only problem is I do want the money from that, so let's just poke our nose up here. There's one of those barbarians. Hold on. Yeah, no, I won't be able to probably pick that up. Come on, give me my inventory. Whoa, there we go. Whoa, that was some lag. I don't know if you guys saw that. No, don't pick that shit up. Hold on. Put that there. Let's just keep an eye on my health for a hot second. Move everything over. I can pick up the shield. There's money here too. There we go. Alright. So the only reason why I want to come back into town is my inventory is basically already full, but it's not safe to stand outside anymore in Act 5 of Hell. Okay, I'll get you a refund on those ad points. Wrong one. It's fine. I'm pretty sure like the ad is like 1 point. I just refunded you all the others. It's fine. You'll be good. You'll be right.
Good evening.
Hey, Mala. I don't want to talk. I want to trade. Let's look like Mendrol. I know you're on timeout and shit now. Okay, I'm probably going to need a couple more mana. Yeah. I'm going to need more of that. And I need free health. One more. Last thing was I got a town portal while I was out, so that was really nice. I didn't have to stop hitting talk. I didn't have to buy another one of those, which is nice. And so far, okay, let's see what we're starting with tonight. Okay, I know that I sold a mall at the beginning, and I'm not counting that because that was from last week. But we've got like what? Starting with like 13, or I guess 138. Not bad. It's not gonna be. I don't think we're gonna get up to that before a while. We might. If I don't die much. If I don't die much and that happens to, like, if I pick up a lot of shit, maybe. Okay, let's get back down here because those guys, I'm not supposed to be that high up in general. I'm supposed to be going through this area. So I need everybody to catch back up to where I am, and I need to not die. Because, hi mate, what do you got? You got a shrine? Stamina? I'll take that. Hold on, somebody hit me with lightning. I don't actually know if I got hit with lightning or if I cast lightning. That could have been a catapult, maybe. Yeah, this gets harder out here because it kind of gives you an idea of what's coming with Baal later. When you go into the Worldstone Keep, you suddenly start getting poison if you stand still for too long. You can end up dying from being just passively poisoned, even if you don't have any enemies near you, just by being in the place. So I've got to be careful with that. I always forget, and then we get there, and then I'm like, oh, I'm dying. It's usually like I've moved just so that I could heal myself, you know? Carrion birds, huh? Forgot about you guys. They just absolutely destroyed my decoy in one hit then. Carrion birds. Or the, well, the archers maybe. Okay, we'll come back to you lot. Don't you worry. There's quite a wide area. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, we got ice over here. Well, that's gonna be fun. If I can just not die for a hot second, that'd be also really fun. Yeah, so these guys are gonna take us a bit to kind of push through and move up the hill. That's why I said I think it's gonna take us a while to kind of get through the areas. I know that the waypoint for the bloody Foothills is really, really far up. I need another decoy at the back. Not gonna do much, but if it takes a hit off her for a moment, that'd be great. Hold on. Just sneak up. You two were almost dead. Well, no, you don't. I don't want that. I don't want that fucking frontal activity. Thanks, mate. There is a lot here. So in Nightmare, I was strong enough by the time we got to Act 5, but I was still really weak to fire, and I hadn't cared because, like, apart from Diablo, there's really not much in Act 5 that, well, I forgot. There's, like, you know, the Burning Dead and shit. So I'm like, oh, I won't need, like, whatever I traded something that gave me fire resistance. Immediately regret. So I think I swapped something that did poison resistance. It would have been like an item. For sure, it would have just been like, I would have upgraded something. I think the hardest part about this is actually having to wait until I have maximum gold before being able to purchase a new bow. I think that's honestly the hardest thing. Because, like, there's so many times where I could luck out and maybe get a bow at any random time. Like, just like if I was once a week gambling for a bow, like go to one of the traders and be like, cool, what have you got? Let me try something. Now, it probably wouldn't make much of a dent, but it would give me a chance every single week to potentially get an item. But it doesn't work that way. I have to wait until I have enough money and then, like, just hope that that night we got good shit. It'd be like, oh man, you know, 3 weeks ago when all the loot drops were insane, and I was having the game crash a lot, and I ended up stopping really early because I took it as a sign I should probably just not play that night. And then it was regrets because I could have actually kept playing and I would have had all this pretty good drop stuff. Well, if I had have been gambling on a night like that for a bow, I probably would have had something absolutely fucking insane drop for me. Alright, let me just quickly get this corner. I think he's getting attacked by Carrion too. Yeah. Hey mate. There we go. Let me help out. He's honestly doing a great job. It'd be really nice if he could stay alive. A champion Carrion. I don't know how dead he is though. Because that's Carrion, but I don't mind the Carrions, honestly. Whoa, Jesus, mate, calm down. Do you see that? Mate's just like, oh, there they are. Fucking runs in. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, it's the Caltrops one. That's right, I forgot that there's an explosive catapult one. I can hear another guy going ham on one of those higher up, but there's these guys. Eliza, maybe don't stand over there. Nope, Eliza's just gonna stand over there. Holy shit. I can't stand in that group with you, and I don't think I could keep you alive. Yeah, no. Mistakes were made, Eliza. So much for gaining any money in this. Oh man. I used up a lot of my health. I used up so much. Hey, how the heck are you? I'm alright, Jiren. How the fuck are you? Hold on, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay. I slept like 24-ish hours, I think, yesterday to today. Something along those lines. And then I got up and I made some food and shit, and I kind of fucked up the recipe because I was like doubling everything, and then I forgot to double half of the recipe, so food turned out a bit weird. That's my fault. I gotta go back. Hold on. Oh, there's more down here. Hello. Did we miss you guys? Oh wow, okay. Hold up, don't you guys worry. I will come back to you. I'm so close to the door I could have just walked in, but it's fine. Well, for 2 days here. And I don't quite know what I'm going to be up to today. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess until you know what's going on, kick back and relax. And enjoy chilling out. I'm mostly going to be probably, hopefully, tentatively moving up this fucking Foothills. I kind of want to avoid just running headlong into like large groups like I kind of did. I thought I'd cleared out that little bit beneath us, but maybe not. So yeah, I want to try to avoid that shit. I also gotta buy arrows, actually. Hold on. Do you sell them? I don't think you do. No, you don't. 7 AM here, so I haven't plenty of time to think about it. Oh yeah. Back here, cool. Okay.
Afternoon.
Alright, let's go get arrows. Yeah, no, it's quite evening at the moment. The only problem is that because like I sprayed earlier for the flies and shit, my house kind of is really fumey tonight, which really sucks because it's sort of slightly giving me a headache. Not really desirable sensation. I forgot to talk to Kane. Hold on. But yeah, apart from that, I got like this area's music. Not you. Hold on, Kane. Kane, stop.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, I like the music here. It's really pretty. So the other thing too is I've been talking about how I want to get a better bow. I specifically want to get a better bow before I have to slap a name on it. Because like with the ceremonial bow that I've got in here and with my Morning Star, I have to perpetually keep it. So if I find something soon after I slap a name on this and I find something better, it then has to take up inventory space forevermore. So I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. So yeah. Alright, so for some reason I didn't realize that there's a little cluster here. And I don't know how I didn't realize that, unless they like moved down or something. Okay, well this is a bit better. Let's put one back there, get you turned around, mate. So the other thing too is I'm kind of weak to fire. I'm about 50% weak to fire. This is not terrible, but like not fantastic either, and these guys do fire. The other thing too is Eliza keeps going and getting herself put in a position where she could very, very easily die, and she now has died once. And while I would like to avoid dying going up this hill, I'd also like her to stop dying so that I can afford gear. Because the only way I'm going to be able to purchase a new bow is if I gamble for it once my inventory is full of money. It's the only way I can do it, so I needed to stop dying so I can retain that. Yeah. That's kind of the go for the night. So the other thing too is, at least along here, they do tend to drop more shit, which is kind of nice. The last area I felt like just wasn't dropping anything. It was, but it wasn't. Alright, so we'll get this again. Hi, mate. So I think I've gone across the whole front area, but I'll just get rid of this one dude here. I know there's like 4 up there, but I'll get rid of him specifically. I'll go do a quick lap across the front and make sure that is actually cleared. Okay, he's down. So what I want to do is I want to run along in here. See if anybody's down somewhere where they're not supposed to be. No, they seem to be all good. Let's go for the up and above it. This is where we should start seeing some enemies. One of the barbarians, oh, there we go. One of the barbarians is above us, like, you know, just the normal people. I think, I was going to say, I think Valkyrie's up there. I saw somebody running around glowing. I'm like, oh, damn. It's nice to see her get into a spot that's useful. I also love this coloration that's going on here. It's like blueness coming out of it. Very nice. But yeah, apart from that, I'm not too sure how long it will take me to go up bloody Foothills, but I do think it's going to be a bit. I know that there's a couple of places to go down here as well, so I'm not too sure. Like, dungeons to go down. I know that there's at least one, but I don't know if it's before or after the waypoint. I feel like it should be after the waypoint, but I don't think it is. Either way, we are already doing like a tiny, smallest bit better than Nightmare. Because in Nightmare, I walked out here and I was not immune to any kind of fire, and I walked out and basically died. I walked into a big group because back when I used to play like my original character, not on Resurrected, I used to spend a lot of time just running all the way through Act 5 from start to finish, and so I got very used to just running out here without much like plan or defense or sensibilities. Yeah. It's not the same for my character that's well beneath level. So unfortunately she's missing about 2 levels at least. At least 2 for hell. Which is not great. I don't know if somebody just died then. It might have been Valkyrie, I don't know. Yeah, it's not great that she's like underpowered as much as she is, because it's not helping the fact that she is already naturally underpowered. I'm also going through mana like it's water. Mind you, I could bust out the axe. They don't seem to hurt me too much up close, which is kind of nice. I don't know if I touched that or not. Alright, mate. Can't have you killing me here, sir. Can you play the decoy? I'm really surprised that Valkyrie hasn't walked down there. There is... the hell just gave me a effect. I think somebody up there's got a special effect on them. Alright, let's keep running along here. Let's keep trying to kill these guys. I also am really concerned about the lightning fucking catapults. If one of those hit me, I don't know how dead I'm gonna be. Because I think you guys seen me get hit by the fire so far, and I've got at least a 50% fucking resistance to that bullshit. Yeah, I should have space. I don't really have time to sit here and like move my inventory around. Give me that. Oh, lucky just missed it. Okay, we do have to go back. The barbarian sounds like he's up here though. Hey mate, can you give you a hand here? I gotta go back to town because my inventory's full. I'm gonna keep a couple of these barbarians alive if I can. I also don't want to get hit by that stuff either, specifically. I think he died. He died as soon as we walked over here. He's just like, the cavalry. His keel's over. Our carrion is on its way over to fucking bastard bird. Tell you what, here, there you go. Play of her. Yeah, Eliza, maybe don't stand in the fire, sweetie. I think... Did she just kill that? I mean, good for her. No, I don't have space for that this time. Not this time. God damn. Okay. I was gonna say hi to Kane. The only thing about this place is I do feel like I spend a lot of extra time kind of like running out around because a lot of stuff is spread out. Which is fine. I kind of like being able to see more of town, but it sometimes just takes a little bit longer. That's like half a decent shield. I sort of kind of wish that we kind of had have got or kept one of the really great shields that we came across a long time ago. Because I came across some really great shields, but I had two-handed offhand weapons already saved. And so there was no point me trying to keep the shields because I already had a better, you know, two-handed weapon.